Hello and welcome to the 2025-2026 Edwards Fantasy Football Draft Battle Royal.
The following contest is an 8-man battle royal. Making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 235 pounds, Rowdy Robby.
So this is the BWA 2025-2026 Battle Royal for the draft position. I also didn't tell you guys which leagues you're going to be in, so this reveals here that Rowdy Robby will be a member of the Wolfpac League. Last season he was in the NWO League where he finished with a record of 7-7. Last year was a good year for Rowdy Robby, but here comes our next entrant.
And from Pittsburgh, weighing in at 301 pounds, Danny Byron Edwards.
So also coming over from the NWE League from last season is Danny. He'll be switching to the Wolfpac League. Last season, as the Star Dog champions, he had a 6-8 record. But if you can recall, he was 6-0 to start the season before a disastrous losing 8 games in a row to end the season. Danny is obviously going to be looking for better things to come here in the new season. Also switching leagues. I stand corrected. This is the song of one.
He wants, weighing in at 200 pounds, Little Asen Edwards.
Like I was saying, Ben will be staying in the same league. He finished last year with a record of 7-7, but then did not participate in the losers bracket at all and got the second worst standing, sitting at 9th out of 10th in the Wolfpac League. Last year was Ben's first year in the league with us. While I'm feeling some air here, the Wolfpac League will be led by returning champion David Dodds of the WWE Fantasy, where he had a 10-4 record last season. He had requested to draft in the 3rd position. And then coming in from last place from last season is Mike Rittelmann with his team of The Movie is a Terrible Movie, where he was terrible and had a 1-13 record and will remain in the Wolfpac League. So with Ben, we know 5 of the members of the Wolfpac League with 5 still to go. Remaining in the Wolfpac League and a recently engaged individual is Kevin Edwards. Last year he landed in 2nd place in the Wolfpac League with a record of 9-5. Ship Bond is the name of his team, and that's where he was. Except he came up a little bit short. We'll see if he can't find better fortunes this season. Coming up next, and we'll be switching leagues from NWO to the Wolfpac. He is the senior statesman of the Edwards Fantasy Football League. Last season, finishing second place in his own right.
Weighing in at 210 pounds, the Eagle Douglas Edwards.
Uncle Doug will be switching leagues here with having one of his best finishes in a long time last season with a record of 7-7. And 2023, Uncle Doug. In 2023, Uncle Doug pulled in last in 2023, Uncle Doug pulled in an 8-6 record, so I'm misremembering. In 2022, Uncle Doug finished in last place. That's where my memory is. Got it. So now we have 7 of the 10 revealed here, with just 2 remaining. Oh, 3 remaining. I can't do math, apparently. Coming out now, also switching
leagues. From the good old
leagues.
USA, weighing in at 267 pounds, Sean McKay Edwards.
So it gives me great personal entertainment to have Sean coming in after Uncle Doug, because Uncle Doug and Sean had a long-standing rivalry back in my BWA days. Uncle Doug was the one to end Sean's long-reigning BWA championship reign. Back to fantasy football, Sean finished in 4th in the NWO League last year with a record of 8-6. Sean is still looking to win the big one, like many of us in the Edwards Fantasy Football League. Just sneaking through my spreadsheet trying to find Sean's highest finish. I'm not seeing it quickly. 4th place seems to be the highest that Sean's done. So the next entrant will be staying in the Wolfpac League. His record last year did not reflect his attitude.
At 285 pounds, Garret Schmidt.
Representing the green and gold, Garret Schmidt last season had a 3-11 record. The big contributing factor to the change to a FAB waiver system. In fact, he championed that movement. Garret was in 8th place overall in the final record last year, passing up Ben for Ben's lack of participation in the losers bracket. Ben obviously did not know about the Rowdy Robby trophy. So, for those of you keeping track at home, so far in this league is Rob, Dan, Ben, Kevin, Uncle Doug, Sean, Garret, David Dodds and Rittelmann, with only one person left to come out. And with that knock on the door, that lets you know that I am the last member of the Wolfpac League. I get to stay in my current spot. Last season, I did not make the playoffs with a 6-8 record. I, like many of us, am still looking to win the big one, though I have finished in second place one time.
50 pounds, Mike Cap Edwards.
Like I said, at one point in time, I finished in second place, but even then, that was long ago, back in 2015 and 2017 and 2018. Oh my goodness. I just can't win the big one. All right, so it looks like I have some work to do here. It's also worth pointing out for my own personal whimsy that I was in a long-standing feud with Garret in the old BWA days, with Garret leaving my faction of the Cousins with Kids. So to have me and Garret come to the ring back to back was fun for me as well. It's also worth noting that the entrances for the Wolfpac League have been very long. I don't think anyone's had a short entrance. And we're underway here with several grapples taking place. Getting a body slam there from Danny onto Kevin. There's another body slam there from Uncle Doug onto Ben. Another double axe handle from Garret to Sean. The action is fast and furious as we get a hip toss there from Uncle Doug to Garret. I'm throwing and giving a shoulder tackle to Danny. I also body slam there, Rob. Ben reverses Garret into the corner. So this battle royal here is actually going to be for the #1 spot because David Dodds took the 3rd overall pick and Rittelmann decided to go for the 10th pick. So the winner of this battle royal will get #1 as Danny jumps off the top rope to hit Uncle Doug. That was a few seconds ago. Big face buster there by Ben to Garret as he turns and doesn't capitalize and begins striking me and hitting me with a backbreaker. Rowdy Robby throws Ben to the corner and is giving him a swift punch. Meanwhile, Danny dropped Uncle Doug on his head. Rowdy Robby going to attempt to eliminate Ben. And is successful. Ben is going to be drafting from the 9th draft position. Oh, and we didn't even get to see it. Sean is going to be so mad as he was eliminated. He'll be drafting from the 8th position. I appreciate Sean for always watching these things. It's always funny to me, not funny to him, that his character doesn't do well. And in this case, we don't even get to see him get eliminated. It's really funny. Big elbow to the head there from Garret to myself. And then, DDT there from Garret to Rowdy Robby. Danny and Garret just taking turns cleaning out the ring. Big back body drop there by Uncle Doug to Kevin. And then he's going to do a back to belly suplex there to Rowdy Robby. Garret and Danny tying it up once again. Danny's going for a nice little body slam. I'm going to mix it up with Danny real quick. Give him a quick shove to the chest area with the knee. Uncle Doug trying to think about what to do, but Rowdy Robby going to capitalize on his indecision. Rowdy Robby, indecision. What a surprise. There's forearm separate to the back there from Danny. And into the corner there by Danny. I'm going to go ahead and take a couple punches at Garret. What a slam there by Danny. DDT there by Danny. Uncle Doug's going to take a chance and try and eliminate Danny here after his successful offense, but Danny's quick to get himself back into the ring. Takedown there by Uncle Doug. He's getting pretty excited. He's going to turn his attention to Kevin, where he's going to flip him over his back. That was impressive. Rowdy Robby going to actually do what we're supposed to do and try and eliminate someone from the match. He's got Garret up in the corner. Danny's going to do the same thing to Uncle Doug. Will either of them be successful? I'm going to just sit back and watch, and then I'm going to hit Rowdy Robby in the head, because why not? I'm going to miss a clothesline on Garret. Meanwhile, Danny was not successful in eliminating Uncle Doug. I'm going to go for a shoulder tackle and miss on Kevin, allowing Kevin to get back into the ring. Rowdy Robby's taking a significant amount of damage. And, he's going to save himself. And Danny's going to shoulder tackle. Oh, I'm out of here. Been eliminated by Kevin. I'll be drafting from the 7th position. Danny with a nice drop on Rowdy Robby's head. Same acer there from Garret onto Danny, and Danny's out cold. Back body drop there by Kevin, and a nice kick to the face by Garret. All three return to their feet quickly. Another strong kick to Kevin. Spear there on to Kevin. And Danny has been eliminated. He'll be drafting from the 6th position. Kevin is on his last leg, and he's been eliminated. He'll be drafting from the 5th position. So this is how it's going to go here. A perfect play there by Uncle Doug. The next person eliminated will draft in the 4th position. And then the last 2 guys will be in the match will be for the number 1 and number 2 slots. So whoever goes out next will be the 4 slot, and then we'll battle it out for number 1. Rowdy Robby getting a little confident dance there. And now he's going up and going back down. Oh, what a kick there by Garret. And another kick by Garret. Garret going to take Uncle Doug to the corner, going to try and get elimination here by Uncle Doug with a elbow shiver back, but only to get punched in the face. Garret throws Uncle Doug into the corner. Nice chop there by Garret. Rowdy Robby's being taken to the corner there by Garret. A clothesline, and Garret eliminates Rowdy Robby. Rob will draft from the 4th position, and this final 2 between Garret and Uncle Doug will be for the number 1 draft spot. Garret lining Uncle Doug up for a discus clothesline finishing move, and he connects hard. Uncle Doug is down. Is Garret going to capitalize on this moment? It sure looks like it. He's lining Uncle Doug up. And that will do it. That means that Garret Schmidt will be the number 1 overall pick for the draft. So the order is going to be at number 1 will be Garret. Number 2 will be Uncle Doug. Number 3 would be David Dodds. Number 4 will be Rowdy Robby. Number 5 is going to be Kevin. Number 6 is going to be Dan. Number 7 is going to be me. Number 8 is going to be Sean. Number 9 is going to be Ben. And number 10 will be Rittelmann. And that is it